Hello everyone, welcome to Tommy Station. Today's video is one of the biggest cover-ups I think I've ever done. So without further ado, let's move around to my latest acquisition, and it's this. It's a Marklin covered wagon. I found this purely by accident. I wasn't looking for it, but when I saw it I thought, wow, I like that. It's actually in very, very good condition. A couple of others I saw on eBay had corrosion marks on the canvas and a bit tatty, but this one is like new. Unbelievable. So yeah, I paid slightly over what I would like to have paid for it, but I thought, well, it's unusual. So this one, as obviously is Marklin, it's 3 rail. So what I've done, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, I've modified the axles so that they're now insulated, so this will run on 2 rail track without any problem. And as you can see, the wheels could do with a bit of a clean. Right, so basically what I did, I pulled one wheel off each axle. I used 1mm bore heat shrink, pushed it onto the axle, then I drilled out the holes in the flanges to 2.5mm, and then a dab of super glue gel, pushed it on, gapped it with my back-to-back gauge, and it works very, very well. All I had to do then was just trim off the excess heat shrink where the axle fits into the axle box. So it's very good. It runs very well now. So I'll put it back on its track. Yeah, so like I say, in very, very nice condition. Very nice. And it's how the canvas is held on is quite a interesting as well. So it's done with drawstrings. This hasn't been washed. I haven't done anything to it apart from modify the wheels. So like I say, the wheels need a bit of a clean, but just to get it on the tracks, I've tested it and it's quite good. So now what I shall do is pan around to the station and let's see what comes through. This is my Locos BR80 and it's pulling 3 covered wagons. Now I've made these after buying that Marklin covered wagon. I like this so much I thought I'm gonna have a go at making them. That'll be an interesting project. So what I've done, I don't know if I can show this very well. I made these hoops from 1.8mm MIG wire. I made a jig, copied the shape of the Marklin hoops, and then manufactured about 30 of these. So there, it's just MIG wire. So let's move it forward a touch more. Oh, sorry, right. If you look on the front, what I did, I stitched the ends of the material and then fed cotton through to make drawstrings so that it closes exactly the same as the Marklin. Bit of a jerk there. So there we go, I made 3. The last one I didn't get the end quite right, but I might be able to improve on that. Yeah, so I've been covering up. These are Mahano wagons. They were basically not doing anything. I didn't have any loads for them. So I thought, well, that's a good candidate for conversion into a covered wagon. I like to find these interesting things, and it's a change from repairing or renovating Locos. Go slow it down. So I like that. That's I had to go at making some stencils to put various names on the sides, but I gave up. I totally totally failed on the stencil front, but never mind. I might be able to find the solutions that one day. Right, so as that's running around, going out of focus because I'm busy trying to do something with one hand. So that's running around now then. I shall now demonstrate my latest prize. This is being pulled by a Klein Band BR52. Just to give it a run. I haven't run this for quite a while, so kill two birds with one stone. So as you can see, it's running now, a 3-wheel AC wagon on 2-wheel DC track. Now it has its wheels insulated. The ones other ones I saw on eBay, I think there was some over £80, extremely expensive. I won't say how much I paid for this. I did pay a bit too much, but when I look at the condition of it, it's worth it, I think. And like I say, it gave me some project material to make my own. I don't know what would have been carried in these wagons. Obviously something that had to be kept dry. That's obvious. Yeah, it's running very, very nicely. So here's my covered wagons. When I bought it, the first thing I thought of was the westerns I used to watch as a kid, like Rawhide, Clint Eastwood as Rowdy Yates, and then Wagon Train. And I always remember the chuck wagon, and it seemed all together it was big. It was beans. Anyway, like I say, great memories of watching those old cowboy film series of programs. There you go. Yeah, I like that. And Marklin did produce the 4-wheel covered wagon. I saw one for sale and it was very, very tatty. Now the material I used was a handkerchief, washed obviously, and then like I say, using the drawstring technique that enabled me to close the front exactly how the Marklin one is. So it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Once they get a bit of age on them, I think they'll blend in quite nicely. So there we go. That's my latest project finished. Yeah, very pleased how this one runs. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye now.